Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609, and I'm just leaving Aguirre Springs. And you're going, well, what are you leaving for? It's a beautiful place. And the answer is, the name of this video is going to be Follow Your Instincts. Okay, whenever you're out camping, strange things start to happen. Get the hell out of Dodge. So anyway, this morning, got up, did my walking, a little walk, but a short walk. It's only about 10 a.m. right now. As I was coming back to my campsite, I noticed a young man coming out of my campsite. And I thought, interesting. And I said, could I help you? He said, yeah, man. He said, I need a charging port. But he was kind of hyper, you know what I mean? He was skinny as a rail. And he looked like he was about 25 years old, had a damn hunting knife on his hip. And I thought, isn't this interesting? The guy needs a charging port for his cell phone. I said, man, I don't have any. And then I shut up. And that's a rule. The less you say, the better off you are. Don't get into a conversation. Yes, no, about all you want to use. Anyway, he said something about a charging port again. And I said, man, why don't you just use the charging port in your car? Because I don't have one. Well, see, I knew I'd seen this guy at a campsite about 100 yards from where I was, and there's a group of them there. There's 2 cars there, and there's 5 of those guys, and they're all about the same age, and they played their music loud and got drunker and more large last. I say got drunk. Ain't much telling what they wrong, but be that as it may, it doesn't bother me. That didn't bother me. What bothered me was I was being interviewed by a young man that was part of that group for no reason. I knew he had access to a charging port. Pretty stupid excuse, but the reason he was there, first of all, he wanted to see what was at the campsite. Was there anything of value there that he could just pick up and take and sell and get some more crack or meth or whatever he's on? I don't know. When I surprised him, that lame excuse was a little weak. Well, let me say this, guys, and I'm going to tell you this for the truth. I don't care a damn what color they are. If it's a group of young men and their age is 19 to 30 and they're stoned or drunk and there's a group of them, believe me, the group mentality will overcome common sense every time. Every time. Peer pressure will win. So if one guy said, let's just go over there and beat the crap out of that old man, you know, that's all it would take, and away they'd go, because nobody would want to say, hell, I ain't going to do that, because then you wouldn't be part of the group. But enough said, they didn't say that, and I didn't feel that threatened anyway, but I did feel uncomfortable enough to hook up my casita, and now I'm headed over to Oliver Lee State Park in New Mexico. Is there anything wrong with Aguirre Springs? No, I've been here 5 or 6, 7 times, and this is the first time anything like this has ever happened. So please don't put an X on Aguirre Springs because of this one incident. But I want to reiterate that when you are out camping, I do not care if it's in a state park, national park, Disney World, or wherever. If you feel uncomfortable, if your instincts tell you that something is not right, it probably ain't, okay? So get your shit together and get out. Now, this goes for anything. You could apply this just to your daily life. I mean, if you come out of a grocery store and some panhandler comes up to you and starts to crap about, hey man, could you loan me 5 or 10 or whatever, you know, hey man, my car's broke down, or I need gas, or any of the scam they come up with, your standard answer is no. Just say no and then shut up. Why? Because that forces them to go to their next act right then. Normally it'll be to leave. I've never had any of them go any further than that. But be that as it may, I just thought I'd let you know why I'm moving, because, am I a coward? No, but I'm smart, you know. A coward live a fight another day. You know, the better part of valor is a good retreat. And I'm 73 years old. What do you think I'm going to do? Just John Wayne into the middle of it and say, get the hell out of here? Yeah, right. Sure. No, but anyway, no, I did the right thing in my opinion, and that's all that counts. I don't care who leaves a comment to the contrary. In my opinion, they're wrong before they leave the comment, because I do what I think's right for me, and that's it. And that goes for anybody here. I mean, you got to do what you think is right. Don't worry about what the crowd thinks or what anybody else says or what the majority thinks. You know, just do what you think is right and go down. You'll feel better all day long. All right? I promise you that. But anyway, did I lose anything? No, I was planning on going to Oliver Lee next week. But here's the good thing. I was very concerned about this weekend at this particular park, Aguirre Springs. Why? Again, I mentioned it yesterday, I think, in a video, that this is Cinco de Mayo, and this is a big area. This campground out here is used by a lot of people from Las Cruces and other areas near here as a place to come and party hardy on the weekends, particularly because there is a little stream there, this Aguirre Springs. And yeah, they can bring their kids, and you know, it's got restrooms, and they can build campfires and do all that stuff. And yeah, so it could be a little loud on the weekends anyway, and I was a little concerned about that. So rather than wait till Friday, you know, if this incident would have happened Saturday morning, that would have been difficult, because you don't want to be moving to another campground on a Saturday. So the name of this video is going to be Trust Your Instincts. And it's not only when you're RVing, it's just in life. No matter where you are, those instincts come from millions of years of experience. Millions. You know, all of that's packed into your human body. And so when your little hair stands up on your arms, there's a reason for it. And it's time for you to get the hell out of Dodge. It means that dinosaur is opening his mouth and he's right behind you. But having said that, guys, from Aguirre Springs fixing to be Oliver Lee, I think, if they're not packed, but I've got an alternate anyway. And that's another thing when you're camping. If you're moving sites, always have one or two alternate sites just in case you get caught out. Caught out means you can't find a place to park your RV. Anyway, guys, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because I get a small commission, and it does not cost you 1 penny. What else? Drink plenty of water, stretch, walk. You know, keep your health. Take deep breaths. You know, stand guard at the door of your mind. All those things are free. Don't cost you a dime, man. None of it. So anyway, enjoy your life. But again, when you're out camping, I don't care if you're out camping or what. If you're just taking a walk, if your instincts tell you something ain't right, hasty retreat ain't a bad choice. Anyway, adios, amigos. Bye-bye.